What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got some bad news for the fans. As Showtime President of Sports, Stephen Espinoza, states that three big names in the sport of boxing will not be fighting again before the year is up. Now, we are now heading into October, so there's only truly 2 more months left in the year, to be fair. Um, Today is September 29th. Sunday is October 1st. So you have October, November, and December. So you have 3 months, right, left in a year. And Stephen Espinoza, he states that one guy we know is not going to be competing this year, as he has now announced that and made that official, and that's undefeated 3-division 5-time world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis is widely considered the face, if not the face, one of the faces of the sport of boxing. So Tank Davis already took to social media and he told us, I'm just gonna get my life together, get my orders intact, and then I'll see you guys at the top of 2024. So that's Tank Davis, okay? And the other names are the two fighters and the second biggest fight of this year from July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, and that's Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is 40 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. Errol Spence is 28 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 22 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. So, with that said, Stephen Espinoza says that he don't believe that rematch of their first fight that took place July 29th, that saw Errol Spence suffer the first loss of his career and Terence Crawford looked absolutely dazzling in his victory, dropping Errol Spence in the second round, twice in the 7th, and then stopping him in the 9th round. Stephen Espinoza said he don't believe that they're going to fight in December. He believes they're going to fight in 2024. This just reiterates what he stated some weeks back when asked about this rematch. And he says, at best, early 2024, but he believes late 2024. Now, the rematch clause, they had an immediate rematch clause for the loser. The loser had 30 working business days to activate the rematch clause, and the winner had the opportunity to choose what weight class they fought in and would get a bigger share of the purse. But it's also being reported that the rematch has to take place by December. And so, with that said, this means that Terence Crawford would be able to not have to fight Errol Spence if he didn't choose to. If reports of the contract is that the rematch has to take place by December, by the year's end. Hence the reason why post-fight Errol Spence stated, I hope we get the rematch in December at 154 junior middleweight. So with that said, if it don't happen in December, can Terence Crawford now not have to honor the rematch clause? And this is a fight that Terence Crawford and his team stated they're really not interested. It's a waste of time. They're not motivated for a rematch against Errol Spence Jr. And so with that said, would this give Terence Crawford the opportunity to not have to fight Errol Spence if they don't get it done by December? And Will Terence Crawford choose that route? As Terence Crawford has now set his sights on bigger things. No slight to Errol Spence, but in Terence Crawford's world, he wants to go up to super middleweight, jump 3 weight classes from 147 to 168, challenge the winner of Saturday, September 30th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena showdown between 3-time junior middleweight world champion, former junior middleweight undisputed world champion, superstar boxer Jamel Ironman Charlo, who has 35 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'11" and a half with a 73.5-inch arm reach, as he's going to take on what is considered to be the face of the sport of boxing, and that's 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is the undisputed super middleweight world champion in Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is 59 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Terence Crawford wants to go up and fight the winner of that fight. It doesn't sound like Stephen Espinoza is interested in making a fight with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Not that he wants to bypass either guy, but the way the fight played out, I believe that Stephen Espinoza is more interested in the health of Errol Spence. And Stephen Espinoza, he said, when you were in such a tough fight, like the fight Errol Spence was in, you should take time off. So I don't believe that he's very eager to put Errol Spence back in the ring with Terence Crawford or Errol Spence in the ring at all, regardless of whom it may be. So he's saying that he believes it's going to take place in 2024, right? So with that said, again, that gives Terence Crawford the option. Is he going to stay inactive? Well, he had no choice. Is Errol Spence going to allow this? Because Errol Spence wants a quick turnaround. He wants to get back in the ring ASAP. So will Errol Spence allow this? Is he going to push for it? Is Terence Crawford going to push for it and say, listen, I need to stay active this year? When it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, it's okay because he fought January 7th, Washington, D.C., Capital One Arena. He broke the gate with a $5.2 million gate as he took on WBA super featherweight world champion Hector Garcia and knocked him out. And then Tank Davis fought again April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, when he took on and knocked out Mexican-American superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia. So Tank Davis fought twice this year. And then Tank Davis, he had the unfortunate situation that he was involved in that saw him be jailed for 40 plus days and have 90 days house arrest. So he's saying he's getting his life in order. But he already fought twice this year. 2 mega fights, 2 mega paydays, 2 records. That fight with Ryan Garcia did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. And it did a gate of over $22 million at the gate. So Tank Davis is okay to not fight again this year. He's got paid twice already. Big. And Tank Davis is in position. It would have just been icing on the cake to get a 3rd fight in before the year was up. The fans were highly disappointed that Tank Davis is not going to fight for a 3rd time before the year is up. But nonetheless, Tank Davis is, well settled. Fought twice this year, right? And that's a rarity in the sport of boxing today that we get a fighter fight twice this year. For Terence Crawford, he fought the last time before this fight with Errol Spence was December 10th against David Avenesian. And for Errol Spence, the last time he fought was over a year ago when he fought Yordenis Ugas, April 16th, Arlington, Texas, AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium in 2022. So it was a year before he was in the ring with Terence Crawford, and then he'll be out the ring for another extensive period of time. But I think it would be a blessing in disguise for Errol Spence because I think that Errol Spence needs as much time as possible to game plan and to let his body rest and heal up. So Stephen Espinoza believes that they're not going to fight until 2024 in the rematch. And Tank Davis is not fighting. So that's 3 major players for us that are off the table. But keep in mind, that says the year of 2023 ending. But they could fight. May not be in December, but they could fight in January, and that's 2024 or February. So it's not that far away. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But I just believe it would be a blessing in disguise for Errol Spence to let his body heal and rest. And he can have more time to game plan and prepare for Terence Crawford. But if the contract states that they have to fight the rematch by December or the contract is voided, then that's another problem. So let's see how this unfolds. At least a problem for Errol Spence, and that favors Terence Crawford, whose team stated they feel like it's a waste of time to go into the rematch to begin with. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.